March is Women's History Month, but here in New York, there's a place where women's achievements are celebrated every day of the year. At the New York Historical Society, the Center for Women's History focuses on how women have shaped the American experience. It's the first historical collection of its kind inside a major museum. Congress designated Women's History Month back in 1987. The center highlights contributions of influential women throughout our history and hosts special programs throughout the year. Joining us now is Anna Danzinger-Halperin, Associate Director of the Center for Women's History. She joins us by Zoom to tell us what's happening there this month. Good morning, Anna.
Good morning. Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you for being here. Let's talk about why it's so important to have such a unique space dedicated just to women.
Yes, so people often ask us at the New York Historical Society, we thought your collections were created so long ago. It's the first collecting institution in New York. How do you even have women's history? And the answer is, of course we do. There's women's history everywhere we look. So a large part of what we do is look through our collections and unearth those stories of women in our past. And we have a host of different kinds of programs. We do exhibitions and public programs. We have a blog. We have scholarly and educational initiatives. And so Women's History Month is always an amazing time for us. But really, as you said, every month is Women's History Month.
And there's a special installation on view right now about the ERA. And there's an entire generation who might not know what that is. Let's talk about it.
Absolutely. The Equal Rights Amendment was first introduced in Congress in the 1920s, not long after women federally got the vote for the first time nationally. It didn't go anywhere in the 70s, and then it was reintroduced, in the 20s. It was reintroduced in the 1970s and got a lot of attention. It passed Congress and it was almost ratified, but it didn't hit the number of required states before failing to do so. So we still don't have an Equal Rights Amendment to this day, although many people say we still do need one.
Now, another installation features tennis legend Billie Jean King. Let's talk about why it's so important to honor her.
Billie Jean King is a tremendous icon, and we are so privileged at the Historical Society to have her collection, which she gifted to us, as well as the collection of the Women's Sports Foundation. And by always showcasing her collection and having those other collections in our library and in our museum, we're able to tell really important stories about women's contributions to society and sports, as well as larger movements for women's equality. So it's really fantastic to have that. Right now, the installation that's up talks about the Battle of the Sexes against Bobby Riggs in 1973, a really tremendously important cultural moment for the country.
Now, artist Kara Walker's work is being featured during Women's History Month. Tell us why she was chosen.
Kara Walker is a fabulous artist whose signature silhouette style powerfully evokes imagery from the antebellum South and shows how the persistence of racist stereotypes still linger today. And so this show that's on view now through June is called Kara Walker: Harper's Pictorial History of the Civil War Annotated. And it features 15 large prints where she took a book that was published in the 1860s right after the Civil War, blew them up very large, and then annotated those images with her own silhouettes to really show the perspectives that have been missing. And they're really powerful, and it's a fantastic show.
It looks, just seeing the images right now. Now, this Sunday, you're going to be part of a special conference about gender and religion. Tell us about that.
Yes, so this Sunday from 1 to 5 p.m. in our museum at 77th and Central Park West, we're going to be hosting our 8th annual Diane and Adam E. Max Conference on Women's History. And this year, we're looking at the subject of religion and gender and thinking about the ways that women's faith-based activism and leadership have shaped religious communities as well as American society more broadly. So we're we're going to be talking about women's leadership, as well as women's activism around economic justice, as well as reproductive justice in our post-Dobbs landscape. So it's going to be a fabulous conversation. We're bringing together many clergy and faith-based activists today, and it's going to be a really exciting program.
It sounds like it. Anna Danziger-Halperin, Associate Director of the Center for Women's History at the New York Historical Society. Thanks so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
If you're interested in learning more about their upcoming program, go to our website, cbsnewyork.com.